What is up, Team Apex Hunters here, and today we're opening the newest Japanese set, Heat Wave Arena. I am super stoked about this set, guys. I like this actually more than Battle Partners, personally, just the trainers they chose here. The Ethan's Ho-Oh EX, his SAR is my chase card in this set, guys. Of course, we have things like the Cynthia's Garchomp EX2, sitting at $267 market price. Pretty crazy. I do like the other owners here in this box here a lot as well. We have the Misty's Pokemon, so that's Psyduck and Lapras are fantastic. The Ethan's Typhlosion. We got a lot of really good stuff we're finding in this booster box, guys. We have 30 packs here of Heat Wave Arena to open. Let's crack into this, open this box here today and see what we can find. Alrighty, pretty stoked about this box here today. Let's see what we can get there. Beautiful as always. Oh, there are our 30 packs, kind of sliding around there a little bit. Alright, let's crack into this booster box here, guys. Heat Wave Arena. Pretty stoked about this set here. There are a lot of really hot cards in this set. Really big fan of those Ethan's Pokemon. I just love any sort of throwback to the Johto region, of course, because we don't seem to get too much of it, unfortunately. So, starting off with the holo there, nice. I love these owners' Pokemon there. The Cynthia's Rosa Raid. Very nice art rare we can find of that in this set as well. Of course, just pretty stoked to see what we can pull just in general. I also have a booster box, though, of Battle Partners to open. Speaking of Battle Partners, still, these owners' Pokemon. So after this booster box here, next week, we're likely going to crack open that box here. But I do want to open more of this set here personally, because that Ethan's Ho-Oh, like I said, is my chase card in this set. And I actually just love that card so much. Definitely want to grab that copy, and may end up getting that card graded. Might get into grading a few of my cards, actually, just sort of out of fun, maybe. Do a PSA submission type video. See if we can find some 10s. I do like collecting 10s, of course, maybe any 9s or anything I don't really care for too much. I can go to card shows, hopefully, and trade for some value. Oh, we're going to start, guys, with one of the hottest art rares in this set. One of my favorite, the Misty's Psyduck. Oh, my God. That card, guys, is absolutely gorgeous. Love to have it in my collection. Super nostalgic as someone who's totally grew up with the entire series. Very cool. All right. We're definitely starting things off hot there with that Misty's Psyduck. That art rare, oh my god, that is absolutely gorgeous. The box is already pretty good for me, pretty stoked about that. And it's only one of our art rares, not even our sort of big hit there, so pretty stoked to see what else we can find. These owners packs are super fun to open, just because they sort of remind me of the gym leader era, of course. Like I said, I have grown up with Pokemon my entire life, so I did open a little bit of that set as a kid, of course, and I, of course, just remember all the cards. And yeah, just a lot of fun. Oh, nice, we got a Dondozo EX, very cool. These sets, though, are just absolutely so much fun to open. This is a pretty exciting year, of course, for Pokemon. We have a lot of these sets coming out. The Glory of Team Rocket booster boxes, people are putting on pre-order. I'm actually keeping my eyes out if I can find some good prices, because I really want to open that set so bad. But I know a few weeks ago, I know it was super early pre-orders. People were asking like $200 a box. And I don't know if that's, of course, because of things going on in the world economy right now, if that's just sort of out of people's control, or if that's just also a factor of the greed of people wanting more money. Just the hype of Pokemon right now, making things absolutely insane and difficult to get. So yeah, we're going to see, though, if they're 200 bucks. You will not catch me opening those for $200 a box. Not a Japanese booster box, not a new box. Like, come on, guys, it's a brand new set. But of course, I think with time they will die down to a reasonable price at least. If I can find them for the $100 range, I will pay that. That's what I paid for this booster box here, actually $100. Still a little more expensive than I would like to pay for one of these boxes. Ooh, nice, an Electivire EX. I actually like this Pokemon a lot. Very cool. Sets like this, though, are worth paying just a little bit more for sometimes, just to open a couple boxes. And of course, I am hoping the prices do sort of go down. Battle Partners is going down to around, I believe, like the $75-ish range market price for a booster box. So that's not too bad. I do have one of those boxes. I believe that's around what I paid for it. I paid, I believe, like $74 or so for it. So not too bad. Pretty stoked about that set as well. Of course, though, on my channel, I have opened an enhanced booster box, though, guys. Oh, we got another art rare there. The Electrike. Very cool. This is a really cool artwork. I love sort of these simplistic artworks there. That sort of show the Pokemon their natural habitat. Really good artwork, too. Gorgeous card. Like I was saying, I have opened a Journey Together enhanced booster box on my channel, guys, the English sets, so definitely check that out. But next week, we'll be opening a Battle Partners, the Japanese set, and seeing what we can find. Oops, I'm hot in this set, guys. Oh, we got the Full Art Dondozo EX. Okay, it's a pretty interesting card. It's really nice texture on this card. Beautiful Full Art, nice. Alright, just 2 packs left here in the first half of the booster box. Of course, we still have another 15 packs in the second half to get through. See what else we can find in this booster box. The Japanese boxes, of course, the ratios can be pretty wild sometimes. I have had some pretty good booster boxes there. And in English as well sometimes, too. Sometimes I'm selling 2 special illustration rares in some of my English boxes, which has been pretty exciting. Let's see what we get here in this last pack, though, of the first half of the box. If you guys open any of this set, let me know what your big pulls have been so far, what your ratios are, if you had any good luck there. And yeah, what else you may be chasing from this set. And of course, we're going to get this in our English set, Destined Rivals, with the Glory of Team Rocket cards. I think it's coming out in May or something like that. So yeah, we'll see if I can get my hands on that. Of course, these cards are just absolutely insane to get a hold of. I don't really check too often stores. I sort of just check watch markets online and sort of buy when I can find it for a decent price on TCG Player. I'm not the best at hunting down these cards, but once in a while I do get lucky. I find cards in real life. Unfortunately, though, it's never the newest set. I have not seen any Journey Together in the wild, but I am traveling to Atlanta this weekend for the Pokemon Regional, so on my way up, we'll see what we got there. Nice Zero Aura Hollow. Very cool. On my way up, though, I will be likely stopping at some shops, not shops, but you know, as I stop off for gas and stuff, making a little road trip with my girlfriend, probably going to stop at like Walmarts or Targets I see nearby maybe, just to sort of see if we can get lucky and find ourselves some Pokemon cards in the wild, some fun packs to open. My birthday is coming up in a little over a week, so it's actually next week, the 17th. So yeah, definitely getting some Pokemon cards would be pretty cool to find in the wild, but regardless, I'm pretty stoked to see what we can find in Atlanta as well. The vendors at San Antonio had a lot of really cool stuff, so I like digging through all the singles, of course, finding some pretty good deals, and then just finding some other fun Pokemon stuff. So we'll see what they have. A lot of fun stuff going on that this weekend, of course. And I'm very excited to compete in the major, hoping to do decent. We'll see. Been practicing a lot online every single day, playing a few games. I got to play a few challenges and cups the past few weeks. Not with my exact list, unfortunately, but it's okay. I am playing Raging Bolts. I'm playing the Noctowl engine, so yeah, pretty stoked about that. It kind of took a little bit of learning for me just because, you know, you got to sort of decide what trainers you get at certain times, and being in new situations with that card, I realized how powerful it can truly be, so yeah, pretty stoked about that. And I am a newer sort of competitive player, so hoping to do better, though, this time than I did in San Antonio. But regardless, super stoked about it. Ooh, very nice. There's our third R rare in the box, guys. We got a Yanma. Very, very gorgeous card. Nice. Alright, just 6 packs left here of Heatwave Arena in my first booster box of this set. Definitely opening more of this set because there are definitely a lot of cards I want to pull and add to my collection. Like I said, maybe get graded. Oh, nice! The Cynthia's Garchomp EX. That's a beautiful card. Even the regular version. Very nice pull. Just 5 packs left. Let's see if we have anything else hiding here in this box. I know we definitely still have, I think, a couple more EX Pokemon. At least one more EX Pokemon. So we'll see what we can find. Are there any Terra-type EX Pokemon in this set? I'm actually not too sure. I think ordinarily you got like one Terra EX. So we'll see if there are any in this set. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the cards. Mostly just some of the R rares, though, of course, were really hot. I like to try and keep some of the cards at least as a surprise while I open the set. Let's see. We just got 3 packs left here. Let's see what we can find. Of course, I don't think we're finding that Ho-Oh, but of course, you never know. We got that Dondozo full art. I don't know if that counts as sort of our really big hit in this box, but I guess we will find out here in the next few packs. A lot of Ogrepons. I'm seeing a lot of those the small Ogrepons. They're pretty interesting. We'll see if people end up playing with those. If they're any addition to like some type of Ogre box deck, we'll see. I know the Terra box deck is doing pretty good right now. Let's see, we got, oh, nice, the Ethan's Typhlosion, the regular version hollow. Very, very gorgeous card there. Of course, that art rare is super beautiful. Would love to pull that. We have one last pack here of Heatwave Arena for my very first booster box. Let's see what we can find in this last pack. Got another Ogrepon there. Like I was saying, that Pichu, actually, I like the artwork there a lot. Ethan's Pichu, very cool. Slugma, Roselia, and, ooh, we're going to end on a Arven's Mabistiff EX. Very, very good pull. Nice. Let's go over all those pulls there from my first booster box of Heatwave Arena, the newest set in Japanese. Very, very good pulls in this set. So far, starting here with the Electivire EX. Really, really cool card there. The Dondozo EX. Then we got some Owners EX Pokemon here, starting with the Arven's Mabistiff EX. Really, really cool card there. Love those the Owners icons there in these cards. Super cool stuff. And then, of course, the Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Very stoked about that pull. Really gorgeous. Even the regular version here is absolutely awesome. That special art rare, of course, though, is insane. And there we go. We got the full art Dondozo EX. That's a really, really cool Pokemon to have in full art form. Decent card. We'll take that for the collection. And of course, our art rares were definitely hot here. Starting with that Yanma. Again, really gorgeous artwork there. Pokemon sort of in their natural habitat. Beautiful foil pattern there, especially on like that lake in the background. I think that works pretty well together. We got the Electrike there as well. Love that artwork there. Very simple artwork there. Love that. And then, of course, my best pull in this box there was that Misty's Psyduck. I absolutely love having this art rare in my collection. Super, super gorgeous card there. Beautiful artwork. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for daily Pokemon trading game content. I'll see you in the next video. Good luck in your pulls and have a good one.